City of Colorado. Welcome to Denver and Empower Field at Mile High. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Denver Broncos on Sunday Night Primetime. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Right to the air goes Lawrence. Forced out wide. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A huge play right off the bat. 39 yards. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Open man, it's Jamison Williams. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gains.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, he got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple yards shy of the first down. Here comes 4th down. That's taken in, and he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down. Big snap on 1st and 10. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's out wide to Williams. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Denver first down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Back to throw is Nix. That one pulled in by Bryant. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. Throwing, Nix. Quick throw here is complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down. To throw is Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And he will score! Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Denver. His 6th touchdown now for the season. No problem there on the extra point. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll take it at the 12. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The drive will start on the ground, and he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. Second down, Lawrence. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. And the Broncos are going to take possession.
This is really becoming a key element to playing quarterback in the NFL, Mike, the ability to play off script and use your legs to extend the play. I think in this case, he either needs to tuck that ball down and become a runner, or he just simply needs to throw that ball away.
Quick throw, taken in. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
They get 21 on that one. First down, Broncos. Throwing is Nix. That one intercepted. Picked off by Ifotu Melifonwu. And the Jaguars are going to get it back here just past the 35. First and 10 now from the 36. They'll begin here on the ground. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5. From the 41, here's second down and 5. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down. Here's Lawrence to throw. Forced to his right. He'll let this go deep for Gibson. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring fourth down right in the face.
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. That's going to be caught. And he's going to get there. He's got the first down. What great awareness after the catch. He gets enough to move the chains. The Jaguars with the ball. Quarter number 2 begins. As they've got it with first and 10. Handoff here, up the middle. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. Now second down throw for Lawrence. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Now a deep ball looking for Brown. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they... Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific, and remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Here's 2nd and 9. To throw is Lawrence. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And we'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 3. And that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Rolling right. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Second down. Nix. Got an open downfield on the crossing route. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. First carry here for Kyron Williams. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Nix to throw. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught by Bryant. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on 1st down. They pick up 7 yards. From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 2. They'll throw. It's Nix. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw again. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Bro, so we're going to do drags and zigs all game? Back, say left.
But he does have enough to pick up the 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Broncos.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. And it's going to be taken down right at midfield. On first down, Lawrence. He'll get this out to his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Lawrence now on second down. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. Here's a third down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Flush to his right, and this ball incomplete on third down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
And he's not going to get away. They got him right down after the catch. Great rally to the ball to force a turnover on down.
Well, that was a disaster. I like the call. I like going for it on fourth down. Give your offense a chance to extend this drive and maintain possession, but after going the wrong way, now they're going to have to watch the other team.
And the throw left sideline caught. They ruled incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's second down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
As you can probably imagine, Mike, this one really burns me. I mean, man, I wish my fellow tight ends catch every ball the entire game, but to be this open and not come down with it, I'm going to have to set a reminder. Next year at TEU, we're going to have to bring out some jugs machines.
Throwing, Nix going for it all. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
On fourth down, here's Nix, escaping to his left. Again, working deep downfield. And the Jaguars are going to take possession. A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Nix. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on 3rd down. Throwing is Nix. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So you have to imagine this offense goes in at halftime. They're feeling pretty good about the position they are, especially knowing they possess the ball coming out for the second half. You want to put together a great drive and add to the lead. No time to be conservative, no time to just sit on this ball and punt. You want to keep the pressure on the defense and score every time you get it.
And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down. A handoff as they try to run it here. And their woes in the running game continue. He's going to be taken down behind the line. 2nd down, Lawrence. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Etienne. And he'll take this one in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. The extra point is good. And the Jaguars are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Now, following the play, we're going to get a stoppage. There's an injured Bronco. Nix now on 1st and 10. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Denver. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. The Broncos will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts at the 13. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup at 9. Is going to set up 2nd and 1.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Up the middle they go. And he's going to fight forward. Didn't get a whole lot, but it's going to be enough to move the chains. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. On the run to the right. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Jared first. He works his way in, and that's now 5 sacks for him on the year. Now 2nd down throw for Lawrence. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
You can hear hear some boo birds coming out with some angry fans here right behind us, Mike, and rightfully so. They went from 2nd and long, which is obviously not ideal, to now 3rd and nearly impossible. I mean,
this is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball. That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Quick throw, taken in, and they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. Throw to the right flat. It is caught, and he's into the end zone. Pat Bryant, touchdown Denver. The extra point. And good. And the Broncos will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is short kick, returnable from the 13. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Now to throw on 1st down. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And they will finally get him as he's brought down near the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think that's the sign of a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's already got 2 picks on the day. Certainly doesn't want to throw a 3rd, so good decision, just throw it away.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the 1st down. And that brings up 4th down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Here's Nix to throw. Moving to his left. He's going to let this one go deep. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now. They'll throw. It's Nix. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a 1st down. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. Headed left, buying time. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
they got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time,
and he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdown, Broncos. That his second touchdown tonight. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Give up the middle, and it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Moving to his right. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. Lawrence. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
That one on target to Williams. He's got it. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And really the story of the day for this offense, Mike, is it's just been far too many self-inflicted wounds. You're not going to overcome being reckless with the ball, inconsistent with the passing game, and beat teams in the NFL. It's just not going to happen, and the bad day at the office just continues.
Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. Point after, coming up here. He knocks it through. Broncos will add one more onto their big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence. Now a screen set up for ETN. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play. Try to pick this one up on the ground.